I thought she was developing normally until 15 months. At 15 months, it was a light switch. Literally overnight, we knew something was wrong.
Julie McDermott and her husband Matt began to suspect their daughter Delaney had autism.
We received a diagnosis, and that was it. They said, you're supposed to get behavior therapy. And that's all we were told. We didn't know what behavior therapy was. We didn't have a clue where to get it.
That's when we started, changing our process based upon the services that were available in Kentucky at the time, which were quite poor. There was really no services available at all.
Through research on the internet, the McDermotts found the Thompson Center at the University of Missouri in Columbia, a national leader in confronting the challenges of autism and other developmental conditions.
On a whim, I called the Thompson Center just to find out how much does behavior therapy cost. And they said, well, in Missouri, First Steps will pay for 30 to 35 hours a week of behavior therapy. And we have about a 3-month waiting list. We put our house for sale that day, and we moved here in 3 months.
When Delaney first began the interventions, she could hardly communicate. She was not relating to others pretty much at all. Her day-to-day living skills and developmental skills were at a very low level.
Delaney had very little language. She had no interaction with our family. She preferred to be alone. She had no eye contact. She did a lot of watching TV. She would sit there and twirl her hands and feet, which developed into flapping her arms. She was very delayed in walking, and when she did walk, she was very unsteady. She had a music toy that she would press and play over and over and over again and rock.
What's a dog say? What's a cat say?
The
What does the
McDermotts
bird
began
say?
to see results from the early
does the
intensive
frog
behavior
say?
therapy that Delaney received from the Thompson Center. It is intense one-on-one interaction with teacher and child, using a system of rewards and positive reinforcement. It begins with up to 40 hours a week of services and continues with reduced hours until the child is 8 years old. Delaney's progress has been remarkable.
The minute our consultant walked into the door, I was like, this is it. We made the right decision. Delaney was very happy where she had previously screamed the entire time she received therapy. It was fun for her. It was a good decision.
Over the past 2 years, I've seen her language develop and grow. She's able to talk in sentences and, tell us, I want certain things.
Good job. What's this?
Airplane. Of course, she's also developed in kind of what we call pre-academic skills, so colors and shapes and writing and reading. And then what I kind of consider really important and really neat to see is the development of those social skills and social interaction.
Since we started coming to the Thompson Center, there's been some pretty big, jumps for us. When she started acknowledging who I was and, using my name and calling me daddy and giving me kisses and things like that, those have been, for me, probably the biggest milestones.
If we had chosen not to move and stayed in the same state and received the same services that Delaney had received, we wouldn't be anywhere near where we are today. I think it would be hard to really know exactly where she would be, but we know she wouldn't be where she is today. We know that she wouldn't be able to communicate her wants and needs. I imagine we'd have a lot more tantrums because she wouldn't be able to talk as much as she does now. And without a doubt, we're not leaving. We'll stay here. The Thompson Center has helped us that much.
If we look at the Thompson Center and what they've done for us, they've kind of become more of an extension of us, where we basically have our family here, and then our extended family is probably the Thompson Center.
They are very close to us. They get very excited about Delaney's progress just as much as we do. And overall, it's been a wonderful experience.
Working with the Thompson Center and now seeing the results, they're not fast. They take a lot of time, but it's more of an incremental process, and every once in a while see really large gains. Then we're like, oh, now we have a lot of hope that's coming back. But the big thing that I've just seen is that her personality has more come out through this, so it's taken a while, and with that extra personality, it's made me get a lot closer to her.
Cheese. Look, right here.
I definitely think that everything that's happened's been great. The end result's worth it. So it's allowed me to get, a daughter back.